Hello there, all you amazing aliens, robots, AIs, people, whatever you will call yourself. I'm going to show you the applications that I actually are using on my Mac. The first here is Set App. It's a subscription-based app. It's up here. If you right-click or if I click on it here, you can see it will open up. It's basically just a collection of a lot of apps, and you pay about, I think it's, depending on where you are in the world, $9 to $12 depending on taxes and stuff like that. And you get access to all of these here. If this is not for you, if you think this is a waste of money and you don't find value in it, you know what, Bobski, that's amazing. That's you. That's great. I, however, find a lot of value in it because I needed to use a couple of these programs, actually 3 or 4 of them. If I had to pay what it would normally cost, I would be out more money every month than actually having Set App. So we have Camera Back. I don't use this that much, but it's kind of, I don't want to open it because it's associated with a lot of private picture stuff like that. It's what, Lightroom on steroids and stuff like that. And it's the Pro version. Clean my Mac. Everyone that's on macOS, or that is not even on macOS, but have watched a Mac video here and there, no, clean my Mac. Clear VPN, one of the best VPN services I have ever used. What I wanted to say is that it's not as powerful as NordVPN, ExpressVPN, but it allows you to select streaming services you want to use with a more or less a 1-button click or 2-button click, or you can dump locations to all over the world. It don't have all of the same choices of locations and servers in set locations. Some countries only have 1 server you can choose from, other countries have 4, 5, or 10 servers you could choose from. Downy, which has a funny name. Basically, you just drag in a YouTube video URL. I actually have one here from the perfect bag that I'm about to watch, so I can copy that one. We can add it in here. It's preparing it, and I can select, if I want caption or not, and it's actually downloading it right now as a WebM format because I set it to download it as its higher resolution. And it's not just YouTube. It's I don't know if we can easily see what it supports. I know it supports almost all the video sites you can dream of. So Vimeo, some of the hubs out there, it supports a lot of, it actually says here, software download with audio, YouTube video, Vimeo, MP3s. If there is a video site out there like Facebook and stuff like that, there is a high chance that you can actually use this program to download it from. iStat menu, like if you're a Mac user, everyone knows iStat menu, and there is a high chance that you're using it. Then we have MovieVist Pro. It's just like, look at it like this. It's a better looking VLC. Do you need it? No, but because I have access to it, I like it a little bit more VLC. Normally, I have made a video about it. It's up. No, it's not. It's here. It's basically just a calculator. It can do all kind of scientific calculations for you and conversions and stuff like that in spoken language, basically. Pre-mute is something I use a lot for my YouTube videos. This here, you drag in an audio file or a video file, and you can compress it. Basically, this is Handbrake. This does everything that VLC, or not VLC, that Handbrake does, just way more intuitive and way better. Snippets Lab, it's like a code snippets thing that I'm experimenting with, but I am not really using it that much. Now we're going over to like the applications that's outside the Set App. Affinity Photo. If you are not working as a designer for a company where they are relying on Adobe backends and stuff like that, aka if you're an everyday home user and you want photo editing a la Adobe's quality, go pay the fucking $40-50 it costs to get Affinity Photo. It's beating Adobe's Photoshop all over again. App Cleaner. If you are on macOS, you need this one here, and I will have it up here so you are reminded. Because what you're basically doing is you're just taking something like this one here, dragging it over, and then it's uninstalling the app, and it's finding leftovers on your system and removing them also. And it's a free app. If you want the link to it, let me know. If people want links to it, I'll put it in the description. Arduino is for my little Arduino, excavanzas, or what it's called, like little. When I get like an Arduino fix every like 6 months, 3 months. I just want to fiddle around with Arduino, so I use it, but I don't use it a lot, and sometimes do a little bit for work for it also. Blackmagic Disk Speed Test. I use this because I use DaVinci Resolve primarily, as you can see here, as my editing suite. I'm also testing out Final Cut Pro, which I actually really, really like. But yeah, Calculator, I actually use that quite a lot. Calendar, of course, I use that a lot. Chess, no, clock, yeah, contract, yeah, DaVinci Resolve. Well, if I'm not editing a video in DaVinci Resolve, I'm editing it Final Cut Pro, but the trial is almost over. Dictionary, Discord, Drop Move, I don't really use this one, haven't deleted it yet, and it's a protected app, so if I go in here, it says it can't delete protected app, and it's because it's running in the background. GIMP, I have it just, sometimes I like to test out GIMP to see how far they have come and stuff like that. I don't really use it, it's more just from like my own personal curiosities. Chrome, I have on average like 3 to 4 browsers running at one time. Right now I have Safari and Chrome. Hidden bar. It's this little thing here. So it basically just hides stuff that I don't use. To see if we have actually clear VPN here. I can quit that one here. And what you basically do is, like, all the things you want to be hidden in here, you move them past this here. So if I want, let's say, this one here hidden, this is my screenshot, I just put it in here and do like this. And then now it's hidden. And then if I want it back, I move it back up here. It's just cleaning up your tray bar, what you will call it if you were on Linux or Windows. Mail I use quite a lot. It's actually running non-stop at the moment. Maps I haven't actually opened up yet. Minecraft, I actually do play Minecraft from time to time. This is the Java version. One's amazing on the system. Notes, I use this a lot for personal note-taking and shopping list and what have you not. OBS, I'm recording right now with OBS. Ocean Studio, this is basically my Audacity replacement. And I actually think this is way better than Audacity. PyCharm, I do a little bit of Python. You can see Python. I do a little bit of Python development on here. Not much, because I do that on my development laptop that I got now. But I still do a little bit just for funs and kicks. If I need to develop something for macOS, I do that on here. Rectangle, well, it's just good old snapping tool here that I actually think I have a video about. Reminders, use that all the time. Safari, use that all the time. The set apps, we already talked about that. Shutter. It's basically just an amazing free screenshotting tool. It's free, but it will ask you after a while, like every time you boot up your PC, you will get a little bit of a notification to say, please support my work. And I think it's like $10 or something like that. I can, you know, get an area here and you can go in and you can, oh, they have like, this throws you back. So you can do all kind of crazy shit here, and you can do measurements, and you can blur out text, you can remove objects, there's so many things you can do. This is one of the best and most powerful screenshotting tools I have ever used. I do play games on. I have a video, can you game on macOS? And actually, you can play a lot of games, not the cyberpunk kind of games, but older games, retro games, casual games, yeah. I also do use Visual Studio Code, again, to modify and fix a little bit of coding if I'm on here. VLC, I don't use this as much anymore after I got Movist Pro. See you all later. Bye-bye.